Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all like one of my many disguises? Whew, tomorrow is the day. I'm on my way out. I'm here in Charleston and Hitchhike. Thank you. I think I like that dynamic because I can do a little music, a military story, and advice, do a little spicy comment responding from the weak ass comments and make a little comedy and end it out with a comedy or a prayer, a joke or a prayer. I like that. Keeps me grounded. So since tomorrow is my dad's funeral, whenever it's a big, this one is for the families now. Whenever it's a big event like this and you're dealing with somebody who's struggling, once again, just kind of let them have their own space. They're going to come. But if you are not there with them and you're trying to dictate or find out, hold on, I might be biased. Maybe I'm just talking about myself. So I'm going to put the disclaimer up in there. So, um, but let me know if I should put something before military families because I kind of feel like the traditional organized white collar religion wouldn't appreciate my content too much. I'm hoping that we allow more culture and more diversity, different things. And I believe it does start with legislation and the military. You know what I mean? Because they got to be more open minded. You realize I've been called, well, you don't realize, I've been called voodoo doll, strange, and all these like names all my life. And it wasn't until now that I really had to figure out why I was getting the situations and responding the way that I did. So that's really helpful to me, especially when it comes to coming out of your shell because there's no which way to go but to keep progressing. There's no way you can keep being lucky in certain areas and never get to the next step or never get where you see other people. So I'm going to put in the description box my dad's funeral is going to be at Liemert Park. I don't know how big it's going to be, but it's going to be popping. Like I said, I'm leaving this to the professionals. I'm gonna put in description box. Connecting with guides and goals. She's amazing, and I'm gonna put in there just a little bonus: the retirement of the word witch, because I've been called that, and literally on the spiritual side, you can say one thing, but on the psychological side, everything I've been affected with, everybody else has been affected with as well. So families also need to be aware that black kids don't always, especially when you come from bigger families and you're less to be, they just kind of dismiss it like, okay, that's just, negative. There's things going on. And that also brings me back to why I'm not white man, white man. You think Kwame was mad because I said I suggested the women seduce white men to get help? No, I'm not starting anything. But I do believe that, but not just them. I believe any man that's doing something good that they should be rewarded. But having this dysfunctional unhealthy competition towards the opposite sex and we don't even know our rules, roles, and regulations. And that's one thing that culture can help us with, is our traditional and our nature roles and the affirmation. So it also shows that there's no it lessens the deviancy behind it. And when I say traditional and nature roles, you can kind of dig into it. I like to keep it light, but you don't have to get all into every ceremony, trying to figure out what every incense and trying to think this is something. And, it's something, but it's really not as scary as what y'all do and say on a regular basis. Me too. I don't exclude myself, it's accountability in this month. But anyway, I'm about to go. Peace, love, and hair grease. Don't do the do-lo, the do-lo, the do-lo twist. Don't do the do-lo, the do-lo twist.